with the Phil Jackson experiment. I was.
Your Knicks are a mess right now.
Yeah, but we're not talking about them on this show. There's other things that have relevance.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
I was about to say, but I want to talk about them for a little bit longer. But I mean, it's your show.
They're not relevant, and I don't have the time. Back when we're trying to fill, we're doing 3-hour shows and 4-hour shows. When we're trying to fill time,
right,
we can talk about that BS.
Right.
We don't have time for that.
I don't know about the transition from that first topic to topic number 2. Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Conor McGregor.
That's his own sounder.
I can't remember. Once again, we both taken a lot of hits to the head. You more so than me, obviously. I can't remember your stance on Floyd. Were you a Floyd fan or not?
I think he's pound for pound the best ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I love Ali and respected Tyson and Sugar Ray Robinson and Sugar Ray Leonard and all those guys. But Floyd, no one's done what Floyd has done, and no one has done it smarter. Floyd has fought without fighting for the last 15 to 20 years.
Right.
You can't be mad at that. He's a genius.
And when you said that now, a lot of people say you're crazy for making a statement like that.
That's
but
fine.
He's undefeated.
He's undefeated.
And he's about to pass the only person that had ever done this in Rocky Marciano.
Listen, man. With the state of mind that I am in and the pain that I deal with every day.
You're listening to the Ryan Stewart Show.
The fact that Halcyon Organics is how I pretty much stay alive.
What is Halcyon Organics?
It's
shameless plug.
It's a medicinal marijuana company. HalcyonOrganics.com. Check it out.
So I wasn't going to mention nothing. I don't know how these things work.
I'm going to put my life out here, man. I'm going to tell the truth if I'm on the air, man.
I don't know how this works, but you've got like...
You know that sounder we got that says, smoke weed every day. If you hit that sounder, you'd be telling the truth.
I wasn't going to... In terms of the lingo that they use for that marijuana...
The medicinal marijuana.
Right.
Yes.
You literally are in studio right now with a fat one.
No. A fat one contains marijuana. And I'm not smoking marijuana. I'm not smoking to get high. No, that's not what's going on over here.
Right.
I have a vape pen that is filled with THC oil, which is my medicine that helps me get through the day and deal with this pain.
Okay.
Back to this Floyd Mayweather thing real quick, and shouts out to Halcyon. I love you guys, man. I'll talk with y'all real soon.
And you're going to be talking about Halcyon more on the Ron Stewart Show.
I'm going to tell people how they can help themselves. I'm about preservation. I'm about, clarification and the betterment of people, honestly. Mm-hmm. I deal with a lot of pain that is unnecessary, and if you know how I can help you with pain, then you should listen and try it. That's all I'm saying. But back to Mayweather. One reason why I say he's the best ever is because he hadn't gotten beat up.
Right.
The true greats are affected because of their craft.
Right.
Floyd is just dumb. He just can't read. Yeah. But when it comes to what he's done in his job and how he made his money, it's unfair because he hasn't fought.
Right.
He's used a pointing system that is allowed in the game to master his craft. And he's learned to stay away from other people's punches. Yeah. It's incredible, and he's brilliant for doing so.
It's genuinely the sweet science.
Yes, it is.
The way that Floyd Mayweather Jr. fights. All right, so now the big fight coming up in a little bit more than a month. August 26th, Conor McGregor, MMA guy, never fought a boxing match in his life, had fought a lot of dudes in his life, MMA style, but he's never been in a boxing ring.
No.
I talked about this when it first started to be talked about, man. I think this is going to be the biggest fight, and it's starting to show that it's going to be the biggest fight ever. Are you buying into this thing? What are your thoughts as far as it being a sham? Clearly it's a sham. McGregor Mayweather, what are your thoughts?
It's a possible sham. And that
when you say possible sham, it's a sham as far as the matchup, but you mean as far as McGregor's going to take a dive or somebody they're not going to really be fighting? What do you mean?
I'm scared that the business of boxing could take this thing over, and I didn't feel that way until this last promotional tour they've done for the last week.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't feel that way about this fight.
Right.
I said this fight was something that was going to be an embarrassment to one sport, that being MMA. You've got, in my eyes, we just talked about it, the greatest boxer walking the planet versus someone that's in their first professional fight. When does that ever happen in the sport? It doesn't.
Right.
There's a protocol for
it's a sham.
There's a protocol for a guy that has never done it before to get to the guy that's done it the best ever.
Right.
And McGregor hadn't gone through that protocol. Why Why should McGregor be able to put his hands on Floyd Mayweather?
Because it's going to make money. It's going to make a boatload of money. It's going to make more money than any other fight in the history of the sport.
Were you listening to me?
Yeah, I was.
McFly is a possible sham.
Right. So when you say possible sham.
Because Floyd's about his money. And I think when it comes to
wait, back up. Are you saying Floyd might take a dive?
No.
Oh.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
But Floyd's about his money.
Right.
And I'm reading that he's got some tax situations.
Right.
I don't know if you've heard about that.
No, I heard about
okay.
that. All right, we talked about it.
If anybody is about their business as much as Floyd is, I see somebody in Dana White being able to put himself in a position to not just make $1 billion, but $5 billion off of this. What Floyd has allowed McGregor to do in the last week on this promotional tour was sickening to me.
Yeah.
The way he's walking behind him and patting him on the head, the possible racial epithets, depending on how you look at it.
Right. Oh, no, it's no possible about it.
Okay.
When McGregor rubbed his head in London.
Man. No, that would have been an elbow to the jaw.
Right.
But no, he's being paid for that elbow. He's being paid to deal with that head rub. That probably cost Dana White an extra $5 million. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's all in the contract with Floyd, man.
Right.
And that scares me because boxing can take over when the fight starts.
Now, I already said that I'm out. I'm not spending one dime on this fight.
But I'll bet your life.
I refuse to.
I bet your life you someplace watching it.
Oh, hell yeah.
And guess what? I've learned a lot being away from radio. I've learned a lot about business. I've done a lot of studying.
Right.
I'm going to have the fight at my house, and I'm not going to pay for it. Yeah, you'll be watching it at my house.
So I was trying to determine where I was going to see the fight at.
Oh, you don't want to go out in no bar and watch it. You want to go someplace you can enjoy it and hear it and have dialogue.
I had already said whoever house I went to that bought the fight, which I'm not going to pay for, I would take a 6-pack.
Yeah.
I might take a 12-pack to your house.
Yeah. Look, man, my house, C Black house, Dorsey house, we're going to watch it someplace really, really nice and enjoy ourselves. But boxing can take over, man. And that frightens me. Since this promotional tour, the odds have changed from McGregor 10-1 to 4-1.
Yeah.
Man, if there's anything we've learned, Vegas knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
And that scares me.
That definitely. Well,
that scares me.
It really doesn't scare me because I've already told myself that this fight is a sham anyway. So if something crazy happens, why wouldn't we expect that anyway? Like, when I say something crazy happens, I'm meaning, like, maybe a fight in the ring. Right. Maybe McGregor kind of has a little flashback and throws an elbow or kicks dude or whatever.
When it gets bad on the dude and he can't touch Floyd and Floyd's pointing him to death, I see him losing it and giving him one of those knees to the rib. But I guarantee that in the contract, that's going to cost him an extra $20 million.
As much as I believe McGregor's going to get his ass kicked, and he is, like, it's totally understandable for in the heat of the moment, he throw a knee up under Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s chin.
You know what really scares me, man? And this is the last thing, because we don't have a lot of time to stay on this. There's so much other stuff.
And we're about to take a break. We're going to take one break, and then we'll be back.
He's fighting one of those crazy white boys. And growing up in middle school when kids started fighting, and in high school when kids started fighting, you know, everybody got into a scuffle from time to time, and nobody's really scared of nobody, man. And I was one of the big kids on the block around the school and one of the tough guys. I'd throw my weight around and my strength around, man. But there were one or two white boys that I always showed respect to. Because I'm like, not only is he crazy, but he's one of those white boys that will fight all day. And I don't want that action.
Great stamina.
I see this in McGregor. Man. So,
well, wait a minute. You don't think McGregor has a shot in this thing?
No.
Outside of you saying some shenanigans, some tomfoolery going on.
Yes.
Okay.
But I do know he will take a punch. I know that. And Floyd's not going to have much punching power. I know that. And I also know.
Man, Floyd going to knock this joker out.
No, that's not going to happen.
Oh, you don't think so?
No.
Okay, so we'll put a side bet on that. Floyd going to knock this dude out within 9 rounds.
Floyd has to really work to knock somebody out these days, man. He don't work no more.
But you keep forgetting he's not fighting a boxer. He's fighting a dude that don't know how to defend himself.
But he's a crazy white boy.
That's true.
You need to understand where I'm coming from with this, man. He doesn't have a glass jaw. Floyd hadn't shown me the propensity to have the power to knock this guy out if he hits him. So, yeah, I think boxing can take control of this, man.
Right.
I really do.
Right.
I don't think Floyd will lose. I know he won't knock him out. But I'm just saying, this dude fighting in this aura in this space, I see crazy things could possibly happen, man.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest, man.
The thing about that,
I'm enjoying this.
The thing about that, we're about to take a quick little break. We'll be back. The thing about that is Floyd needs one more fight to pass Rocky Marciano, undefeated record for his career.
Right.
And he's got I just read a stat the other day. He's made over $1.3 billion in his career.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to take a dive. He doesn't have to let boxing take over.
He does not. Real quick, man, for those that may be listening that went to Berkeley High School, I've never said it out loud, but Robbie Mixon scared the hell out of me. I had to make him my best friend because I knew he bucked up one time when there was something going on, and I'm like, man, if he bucks up at me, I'm going to have to fight him all night.
Right.
And I didn't want to fight Bubba.
Oh, yeah, we had one of the white boys, too. God bless his soul. You remember Mike Jeffers?
I remember Mike Jeffers, man.
Oh, man, Mike Jeffers.
That's the kind you don't want. You're not scared to fight him, but you
him.
don't want to fight him.
Right, God bless his soul. He been dead a long time.
McGregor could be one of those white boys for Floyd, man. I'm telling you.
All right, man, we're going to take a quick little break. When we get back, man, I got to talk to you about your boy Mike Vick. The comments that he made this week concerning Colin Kaepernick's protest from last year.
We're keeping it real goes wrong, man.
And I got to get your thoughts. Many months passed.
What do you mean this is me.
Right.
This isn't the Doug Stewart show. That was last hour.
That was last hour, right.
Yeah,
You're right.
This is the Ryan Stewart show, so we don't care what you're trying to do.
I know it's been many months. We're actually about to start the new season, but I got to get your thoughts on the Falcons, man, and the Super Bowl.
49 days until the NFL first game, sir.
Wow. Back in 3 minutes, the Ryan Stewart Show.
Blood up on the wall, can you see it? As the people fall from an AK-47, spraying down the hall. Oh, this screaming, this act is so inhuman. This must be living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. My things won't die, so man, won't die, so man. Your dreams, my things won't die, so man. Why would you wanna be right when what's wrong is what's right? In my darkness is light, I have you shining so bright. I give you power and hoes, flashy cars in the clothes, couple pounds of this dough. If you want it, let's go, let's get this money. Money, I see you looking at the money. Money, you bowing down to this money. Money, you're doing something strange for the piece of change. We're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're all I see is bloodthirsty politicians, oops, I'm in vampires, oops, I'm in vampires, oops, I'm in vampires, zombies and ghouls who are ruled by desire, in a world that's burning up with hellfire. Back to scene one, where the damage was done. You need to look in this mirror. Who are you running from? What have you done? Dun, 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 dun. What have you done? Dun, 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 dun. Can't wipe the blood off your hands. Smear it off if you can. Can't escape from the truth. Be within lies of proof. The evidence is off the meter. Oh, you're as guilty as your leader.